Football. Bryce Dwyer, the newly appointed head coach, looks to take the Mountaineers to a 3-0 start, while Southern Miss looks to break their hearts and win the conference debut. Southern Miss, App State, up next. Welcome back to the Appalachian State Dynasty. We have a big game today. It's our first conference game of the year. We are playing at Southern Miss, first away game of the year. Like I said, at Southern Miss. Not much about Southern Miss. I mean, we've been playing well lately. We've been playing fine lately. I think we'll go whiteout if possible. Yeah, we're gonna go whiteout uniforms in our first away game. They're gonna wear their just classic home jerseys, and we are off. A great start to the year so far. Last game against FCS Midwest wasn't much of a game. They really never stood a chance. Our starters were out of the game by the second quarter. Jaden Barnes, 4 touchdowns, just to recap that. AJ Swan, 2 touchdowns and interception on 4 passes. And Jaden Barnes is deep to receive to start this game. A very returnable kick. Catches it at the 9-yard line, and he has the outside. He's up the outside. He's at the 50. One man chasing him down, and he will take the opening kickoff to the 1-yard line. He's pushed out of bounds, but an electric return by Jaden Barnes that sets up the Mountaineers in great starting field position. Kanye Roberts coming off a great week. Looking to punch this one in. Stadium pulse for the first time ever. And it is a touchdown. Kanye Roberts, a 1-yard rush, and the Mountaineers take an early 7-0 lead thanks to a Jaden Roberts? Oh, I'm going to learn everybody's name eventually. Jaden. Oh, no. Alright, well, we'll see you next time. Thanks to a great return, and honestly pretty good blocking on that first play also. And we'll kick it to them, and we will stop them. Special teams is a difference, has been a difference so far this year, as we are going to have to guard a senior Elijah Metcalf, their star receiver. I don't know much about Southern Miss. Star QB. Apparently their receiver's not a star. Probably, a lot of throwing. And he's hit as he throws. A great play by our defensive tackle, and it's second down. This one looking like it could be a run play, but it's play action. Dumps it off to the guy in the flat. We miss a tackle. We miss another tackle. He breaks the tackle, and eventually we bring him down, but not after a gain of 10 up to gain of 16. And it's a handoff. And we bring him down, a gain of 5 for Jeffrey Pittman, and they are running hurry up. Just from the looks of it, we just do not match up well with this team whatsoever. A short pass to the outside, and he catches it, and he's off. That will be a Southern Miss touchdown, and that is a very concerning first defensive possession. Jaden Barnes is his name. I don't know what I was saying, but I might have said Roberts. I'm thinking of Jaden Barnes. And we'll see if he can do it again. This one, a much tougher kick to return. No space to the outside. A little lane up the middle, and he gets up to the 26. And that's where AJ Swan will come on the field for his second drive, but his first real drive. Stroman motions in, and it's a handoff to Roberts. Roberts with the carry, gains 3 up to the 29, and it will be 2nd and 7. Kanye Roberts gets it again, and he will be blown up right at the line of scrimmage. A gain of 1, and it's 3rd and long. And it's a first down, Mountaineers, and it's a flag on the defense. First down, Mountaineers. Let's see the flag. We'll take it if it gets us around 42. We will accept it for 15 yards. It was a gain of 13 regardless, but we will accept it for the gain of 15, and it is a first down, and we keep it on the ground, and Kanye Roberts will be lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. They're just playing 5 men up on every play, and we are going to have to prove something with our passing game if we want them to sit back in coverage. And Davion Dozier's open over the middle, and that will be a huge gain to the 24-yard gain to the 35-yard line, and the Mountaineers first down. Draws back to pass again. Has the tight end on a drag. Lots of space in front of him. 2 guys tackle him, but not before he gets to the 11-yard line. It's another 23-yard gain in the red zone. Second play in the red zone. This game, AJ Swann being chased. Just gets rid of it. Lucky to get a pass off. He had receivers open, but good pass rush from Southern Miss got him to the ground first. Kanye Roberts swinging to the outside. Nothing's open, and we are going to be sacked. Just bad blocking on that play, and it will be 3rd and 16. Practically 3rd and goal from the 17, though. And Barnes will catch it in the end zone. His 6th touchdown in the last 2 games. His 6th touchdown in the last 5 quarters. And this kid is on fire. 3 special teams touchdowns, 3 receiving touchdowns, 45 minutes of game time. And we will kick it off back and give our defense a good chance. He breaks a few tackles, but we stop. Last week, bringing pressure helped. This week, we'll see what it does. We bring pressure. They stop it. He throws it up to our star corner. And it's a great play by our corner to break up the pass. He threw it up to their star receiver, but just nothing's there. And it's 2nd and long. 2nd and long. All the time in the world to throw the ball, and he throws the comeback route, and he stopped 3rd and 3. And we will bring a blitz. McBurrows blitzing from the outside. Doesn't get to the QB in time, and their running back will have it for another long play touchdown. Just bad man-to-man coverage. And we are just getting burned on these blitz plays. Almost got to the QB. May have gotten a hit on him even, but it doesn't matter if we can't stop them. Another 3-play drive for Southern Miss, and this game looks to be a shootout. Bad kickoff. He catches it at the 10. He's at the 25 before he stopped. A bad return on Jaden Barnes standard. And we will get the offense back on the field. Kanye Roberts open in the flat. Can he stay in bounds? No, not quite. Out of bounds at the line of scrimmage. Jaden Barnes press coverage. We'll see if we can just burn him early. They have a QB spy. We need a wide receiver to break off at their route, and they do just way too late. I mean, I was looking for them to just make a play, and we just couldn't get that. They've effectively taken away our run game, which is probably what you want to do if you're a defense. But AJ Swann with the first down scramble. 12 yards on the play, and AJ Swann is hot. A dump out to their tight end, and 7 yards on first down. And we'll see if we can establish a run game now. See how they don't have 5 on the line of scrimmage now? Now I think we really can. Kanye Roberts will gain 5 up to the midfield. Taking the snap from their logo on midfield. Drops back to pass. Sees his tight end open across the middle. Tight end will get it. Gain of 23 up to the 27-yard line. And we are just tearing them apart through the air. Not quite big plays like they have, but just and he gets hit as he throws. Maybe a good thing, but there is a flag on the play. We'll see what it's for. Pass interference. We will take the penalty. I know I didn't necessarily see that, but we will happily take the penalty, and we will also run this ball. I know, and that's a bad choice, and Kanye Roberts will lose a yard. And we'll give it right back to Kanye, and he will be taken down for only a gain of 1. And our offensive line is just not blocking for the kid. I mean, wow. This is a struggle right now, but we have Davion Dozier over the middle, and it will be first and goal at the 5. Our offensive line not doing much, so this we're gonna try to beat them with speed on the outside. Jaden Barnes catches the outside, and he will walk in for the Mountaineers' 3rd touchdown of the first quarter. A great offensive output. Our defense just needs to get 1 stop. And still early in the year, another non-must-win game. A lot of our games have been more defensive. I'm glad to see our offense is doing well, but I'd love to see our defense maybe get a stop here. And they have to go 87 yards, so this could be the play. This could be the drive where we get it. We have no pass rush. We knew this coming in. And they'll dump it out, and he makes a man miss, and the flag gains 6. Just a dirty spin move. I mean, play action pass. Throws the comeback, but he's off target, and it is 3rd and 4. A huge play here. We'll bring a slight blitz with Arnholt. Open across the middle, and he had 2 guys open on that play. He gets hit as he throws, but it doesn't matter. A first down for the Southern Miss. And that's RPO again. Has him on the outside, and it's another gain of 6 on the RPO, and they're still going hurry up here. We'll see if they get this playoff before the end of the quarter. And looks like they will let the quarter run out. The Mountaineers take a 21-14 lead into the second quarter, but our defense has struggled. As you can see, AJ Swan playing a great game. Obviously, Jaden Barnes took that opening kickoff almost to the end zone, which helped, but AJ Swan has played pretty flawless up to this point. And it's an RPO, and he pulls it so late in a spin move, and he will score again. Our defense can just not control this high-powered Southern Miss offense, and eventually one team has to make a mistake, as it's a really high-scoring game. Barnes catches it at his own 5, takes this one out. Has a gap. Has some room. He's at the 50. Just has to outrun everyone, and it's a touchdown, and Jaden Barnes will take it for another kick return touchdown. His 216 return yards on the day. And App State will gain that lead right back without even touching the field. A 93-yard kickoff return for a touchdown as the Mountaineers needed that in this high-powered game. His second long return of the day. Last time he got stopped at the 1. This time no one was even close to touching him. A QB keeper, and he fumbles, and the ball's on the ground, and we have the football at the 20-yard line. Whoever forced that fumble, did that say Mike Arnholt forced the fumble? We jump on it, and we throw it incomplete on first down. Our wide receivers ran right into each other, and they stacked the line again. It's like they know when we're gonna throw it. When we're gonna run it. So we're gonna throw it, and then we're gonna reset the play. Looking for some running room. Haven't had much all day, but there he gets some. Spins out of one tackle and gains 10 up to the 12-yard line. 3rd and inches for Appalachian State. We'll run a little RPO here. And he stopped short of the line to gain 4th and inches. And we are just going to have to sneak this one with our QB. We have numbers, we have the yardage, and it will be 2-yard gain, a first down. Mountaineers in the red zone. AJ Swan back 5 wide. Five wide in the formation. And he will just have to throw the ball away. Nothing is open downfield for us. Wow. Connie Roberts. They have 5 at the line of scrimmage. But they don't bring a 6th. Connie Roberts with some room. And he muscles his way in. A 10-yard touchdown run for Connie Roberts, who has struggled so far today. 2 good runs for the lead back there. And he gets into the end zone for a second time. A 14-point lead, and finally we get that defensive stop we've been looking for. And now we just need another stop to close this game out practically. Same back in coverage. They run quick slants with a guy open on the outside, and it's a great tackle by who I believe is Mick Burrows in the open field to bring him down for a loss of 2. This time it's an RPO. They go with the handoff. It's Flood. It was Floyd last time too. Floyd with back-to-back huge tackles, and it's 3rd and 10 for this Southern Miss defense, and he's sacked, brought down in the backfield by Rondarius Porter. The junior gets a sack in a big spot, and they will be forced to punt it back to Jaden Barnes, the elite returnman. If he can get a block here, he has some room. Not enough to do anything, but a good return and good field position for this Mountaineers offense that just hasn't been stopped yet today. A handoff to the outside. Connie Roberts gets outside, and it will be 2nd and inches. Another good run from Connie Roberts, who's starting to gain some steam. Again, he gets it to the outside, and another good gain up to the 22. And Mountaineers first down. Back to the passing game here. Nothing's open. Scrambles out. AJ Swan. He will slide down for a gain of 8. And a veteran move there by the veteran. 2nd and 2. Hand off to Roberts, and he's stopped in the backfield. A gain of 1. And it will be 3rd down. Roberts really no room to run anywhere today. He has a few 10-yard runs, but outside of that, he's been held. And he will reach out, and it'll be 4th and inches. And given our lead, I think we have to go for this. We got it last time. A great fight by Roberts, even just to get those that 1 yard back. He got hit in the back zone. AJ Swan will get the first down. And we are at the 11-yard line and driving with 3 minutes left in this half and a 14-point lead. Looking to put the game away. Finds Cummins in the end zone, and AJ Swan has another passing touchdown as the Mountaineers take a 21-point lead on the Golden Eagles. And AJ Swan has been perfect today. He's had a little interception trouble in the first 2 games. And we've been able to lean on Kanye Roberts a lot more in the first 2 games. But in the Sun Belt, it looks like Kanye Roberts is not going to be as effective as we face better and better defensive lines. But it's also looking like, obviously, there's a lot of game left, but it's looking like we have a good chance of moving to 3-0. And good chance of moving to 3-0. And he breaks 3 tackles to get first down. And honestly, 3-0 is a great start on the young season. Rushing with McBurrows off the edge here. If they ever snap the ball. Wide open downfield. And we chase him down, and we do end up making a tackle, but not before a huge gain. And that one receiver has just been killing us. That's not even the receiver they pointed out pregame. 2 minutes, 45 seconds left in the half. The Golden Eagles driving. Their quarterback escapes pressure, and he'll run, and he will slide down at the 22. A good gain off of what looked like could have been a sack. And he stopped right at the line of scrimmage, falls forward for a gain of 2, and a first down, and that will bring us to the 2-minute warning. At the 2-minute warning, your Appalachian State Mountaineers hold a lead 42-21 over the Southern Miss Golden Eagles in the first Sun Belt game of Coach Dwyer's career. First and 10 from the 20. Their first trip to the red zone this game, and it's a gain of 7. Second and 3 from the 13. They hand it off, and he will be stopped immediately. And we will use a timeout. If we can get this ball back and score again, that all but ends the game. But instead, they catch a touchdown, and Chuck Montgomery will find the end zone. The senior receiver with a huge play to just to give them some momentum, and they will have to kick it to Jaden Barnes again. Jaden Barnes. Not much room here, and just a free man gets through, and he will be stopped short of the 25. First and 10 from their own 22. AJ Swan comes out. They haven't been on the field in a while. He'll find Davion Dozier short, gain of 9. They'll go hurry up. On the line quickly. And he'll find Davion Dozier on the RPO. Davion Dozier tries to escape the tackle, but a great tackle by Foster will bring him down, and it's first and 10 from the 35. Throw to Davion Dozier, and he will lose yardage, and App State will waste their second timeout. I don't remember using my first one, but it's okay. 1 timeout to go. We run an RPO, and Roberts gets it, and gets all the way up to the 43 before being taken down, and now it is 3rd and 2 for the Mountaineers. 40 seconds left. Davion Dozier catches it, goes over a guy, and gets out of bounds at the 38-yard line. A huge play for this veteran senior receiver who's just been there every time we need him so far this year. AJ Swan will scramble. He goes down short of the line to gain. A very interesting choice there. And Davion Dozier once again, just finding a way to get open, finding a way to almost get out of bounds, I suppose. And we will use our final timeout as we are inside the 10-yard line, and we will just take 2 shots to the end zone. And that ball will be picked off a defender that we didn't see, and that will probably do it for the half. We'll see. They just decide to take a knee and send this one to halftime. And a bad throw by A.J. Swan, where he was just taking a shot into the end zone, and that will end the first half. The Mountaineers with a great offensive performance in the first half with 42 points on the board. The defense struggled at times, did cause one turnover and 1 stop, which was good. But overall, we need our defense to be better. Our offense looked great until that final drive where we had the costly red zone turnover. And Southern Miss can get back in this game. Our defensive stop and score here, I think, would all but end it. But we'll see. A return to the 15, and if they do want to score and get back into this game, they have 85 yards to go. Sitting back in zone, where our corners are best. Rushing the QB with Collins, and he just dumps it down to the running back. A solid gain of 6 to start the second half, and they are quickly back at the line. And they will hand this ball off, and breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, and out of bounds after a big gain. Gosh, the AIs just break every tackle you try to make. We're going to bring a blitz here. Try to hit the QB. It's a handoff. McBurrows in the backfield. Another TFL for McBurrows, and a huge play for this Mountaineers defense. Collins rushing the QB. They dump it off. It hits our defender directly in the hands. Almost as perfect of a play as you could almost. You can't ask for much better than that if you're a defender and you want an interception. But instead it will be 3rd and long. We get some pressure. They dump it down. And a great open field tackle by McBurrows, and Collins is hurt. Now they have to punt it back to Barnes, however. Barnes has 1 block. And he gets it almost up to midfield. And the defense gets the stop that we needed. Play action. And A.J. Swan will be taken down immediately. They did not fall for the play action whatsoever. They had him wrapped up as quickly as you can say Jif peanut butter. A.J. Swan, nothing open. Scrambles with it. And he will slide down, gain 9 up to the 47, and it is 3rd down Mountaineers. It's a handoff to Roberts. Roberts caught in the backfield immediately, tries to break a tackle and gains 2. And this is 4th down territory. Too short to punt, too far to go for it. I don't love the play. Hopefully Stroman gets open. Looks like it's his own. And Barnes comes it down with it at the 30. Not only do we convert the 1st down, but we gain some more up to the 30. Hand off to Kanye Roberts. Kanye Roberts finally in some space. Spins. Gain of 9 and a very manageable 2nd down. Jaden Barnes on the motion. Roberts gets it, and Roberts will be stopped immediately. Just a bad play by this offensive line. It hasn't been great It hasn't been great all year, but Davion Dozier on the outside. Jukes out one. Breaks another 2 tackles and tackled by the first guy. A big gain and a first down. Mountaineers. Mountaineers still driving. Roberts cuts it back. Reaches out. Touchdown, Mountaineers. They take a commanding 49-28 lead early in the third quarter. Midway through the third quarter. 8-play, 4-minute, 56-yard drive after a great defensive stop and a good Jaden Barnes return. And special teams continues to be a defense. Stopping them at their own 16-yard line, and they have 84 yards to go to make this a 2-score game. It's a screen pass. It is broken up. I read that immediately and was there in the backfield to stop that. Collins back on the field. The RPO, they throw it out, and he will lose yardage? No. Tackled at the line of scrimmage, and it is another third down for your Mountaineers defense. Collins looking to create pressure off the edges. A short pass, and he's blown up by Lloyd. A great play looking for their star receiver, Elijah Metcalf, but Lloyd was there to break up the pass. And another punt to Jaden Barnes. This one just past midfield. He has some room on the outside. Cuts it back in, and he will be stopped at the 42-yard line. A 10-yard return, and Emory Floyd is hurt on that play. Big third down stop from Emory Lloyd. Fake the give. Toss it back to Kanye Roberts. Fights for some more yards, and he's down for a gain of 8. Again, a throw to Barnes over the middle. Spin move, makes one miss, and he's down at the 11. A big gain for this offense that's still throwing the ball despite the big lead. App State takes their time getting to the line. Trying to find the right play to find the end zone here. And it is Kanye Roberts, an 11-yard touchdown run, his 4th touchdown of the game. And the Mountaineers take a even larger lead in this Sun Belt Conference opener. Mountaineers, this would be a big win for Bryce Dwyer. Still haven't played a team that's better than us, so I feel like we're just doing what we're supposed to be doing, but like, you never know. Like, this could have been a game that we dropped. I mean, obviously, we got a good kickoff return early. That helped. But, I mean, our defense finally started playing well. Or a handoff, and they will beat the blitz and get to the second level for a gain of 7. And this running back had 140 yards last week. He has 30 on us. Some good run defense being played. And they will throw it over him. And it's third down for the Golden Eagles. McBurrow's blitzing off the edge. He gets picked up. Nowhere to go. And he will break 2 tackles and get a pretty good pickup up to our R45, and they are on our half of the field. Arnholt blitzing. Arnholt picked up, and it's a deep throw down the outside, and he will break a tackle for a Golden Eagles touchdown. And Kari Chester with a good pickup, and a little bit of risky defense by the Mountaineers does not pay off. I was looking to speed up their quarterback. Their quarterback has been in a groove all game, and we are still up by 21. I think I'm going to turn the quarter length down for the next games, and Jaden Barnes is on the outside. Can somebody catch him? No, nobody catches him. Another kickoff return touchdown, and he has 350 return yards on the game, on the day, and another touchdown, and he is going crazy. A 89-yard return, and just like that, we erase the touchdown on the other end, and we take a 28-point lead. It's still in the third quarter. If we get stopped here, it might be time to see the backups. 5 wide. McBurrough's blitzing. He gets it off quickly, and it's a gain of 4. That wide receiver has 7 catches for 200 yards. A great play by our defender. Who was that? I don't know who that was, but a great play by that corner, and it is third down for the Golden Eagles. And he's hit as he throws a user blitz, and they can't do anything but punt the ball back to Barnes. Punt the Barnes back to ball. Barnes back to the receive. Find some room on the outside. Can he get the edge? No. Taken down at our own 49. Not the greatest return, but he's about one step away from breaking that loose for a touchdown. They line up 6 guys on the line of scrimmage. And Kanye Roberts, with a big gap, makes one man miss on the gain up to the 36 as he 1 yard away from the century mark. That will do it for the third quarter. At the end of the third quarter, Appalachian State 63, Southern Miss 35. And once we get Kanye Roberts his 100 yards, we will be putting the backups in. Their quarterback, hell of a game, 64 yards. I mean, if you're their coach, you can't ask for anything more from their offense. Almost 400 passing yards, 68%. 5 passing touchdowns, no interceptions. He does have that fumble, which, yes, it's a bad fumble, but it's not that bad. You know, like, it's not terrible. It's not like we're going out there like, oh my gosh, he's fumbling. No, it's just like, oh, he fumbled. Oh no. And yeah, we won't put all the backups in it. Just the main offensive ones will come in. J.J. Cole's in. We got the backup wide receivers in. And a gain of 0 for... I always feel bad when Khalifa Keith comes in. We really don't try to move the ball. We're pretty stagnant when he comes in. But here's a gain, and he could get the first down, 4th and inches, and we will go for this. We will do a strong toss to the weak side. Yeah, we'll do a strong toss to the right. And he is... Stop, no. We just gained the first down. Just enough yards, I mean. Good push by the running back. It wasn't Keith, though. It wasn't Keith. I don't know who it was. Could have been Duvion or whatever his name is, but it wasn't Keith. Let's pitch out wide to Keith. Keith, a good gain of 3 up to the red zone. We're in the red zone with our backups. On 3rd and 6, and we'll let Cole throw it for the first time. J.J. Cole, no wide receiver gain separation, but a great throw, great catch by the freshman, and 5-yard gain is a first down for your Mountaineers. Hand off to Dubian on this play. This senior backup, who hasn't gotten much PT, but is an 81 overall, and I don't mind using him. It's just, I do want to, that sophomore's a star. I'd rather develop the sophomore if we can. Wide zone, Keith gets it on the handoff, and he gained 1. Another longer third down. We will run a pass play here as we take the clock under 4 minutes. Nothing's open. Throws it up to Dozier, and it will be picked, and he'll take a knee at the 1-yard line. A bad throw by J.J. Cole, but nothing was open. And man, that is unfortunate for... And he will stop him at the 2. Oh, we could have had a safety there. It's okay. It's unfortunate that we didn't, but we'll see if we can get him off the edge this time. Caught us offsides. And it doesn't matter. He's going for a big gain anyways. No, a huge stop by a linebacker. A big diving tackle to track down the running back who looked like he had nothing but open field. Either way, it's a first down for the Golden Eagles, and they get out of the danger zone. Davis rushing off the edge. And he takes him down in the backfield, a loss of 7, and a big sack for the defense. Back-to-back games with sacks for Davis. 3 minutes to go in regulation. A throw to the tight end and a stop by Arnhoff right where he catches it at the 18. 3rd and 7. They hand it off. And he stopped short of the line again, 4th and 2. And they have no choice but to go for it. They throw it. And they bounces off the receiver's hands. And that will likely do it for the game. First down, Mountaineers. And we're not going to do anything but run this ball. That will bring us to the 2-minute warning. And we just need to 1 first down to run this clock out. 2nd and 7. Keith cuts back inside and gains 2. Roberts back in the game. On the Wildcat, he just tosses it to Keith. Keith will 4th and inches. And we're just going to let J.J. Cole, the 6'7" QB, we're just going to let him sneak this one across. This sneak should do it. That will do it, a first down, and that will be the game. Southern Miss put on an offensive clinic. You can't say anything otherwise. A great game played by Southern Miss, just a better game played by us. I mean, our offense looked unstoppable when the starters were on the field. Our defense was a little shaky. I mean, that's where we definitely need the most improvement. Is our defense was shaky. Our offense looked great. I mean, obviously the 4th quarter we weren't trying, but 21 points per quarter through 3 quarters is great. Connie Roberts, 4 touchdowns. Not his greatest game. AJ Swan played pretty well besides that end of the half interception. Jaden Barnes is the best special teams player in the country. He is the next Devin Hester. Our defense showed up when it mattered, though, so there's some credit for that. They got the strip sack. They got the punt. Let us go into halftime with a 21-point lead, and we'll see what what impact this has on recruits, because I could see this having a bigger impact. Like, sure, we won 2 games we were supposed to, but now we're beating Sunbelt teams, and we're beating them by a ton. And Southern Miss is not a bad team. Southern Miss offense did go for 400 yards. I don't know if that's something that corners and other players would love to see. But we do get our first commit, and it's from Johnny Nesbitt, the North Carolina native, and we have 3 people on campus this week. 3 people reaching their top 3. Our brand exposure went down, but our championship contender went up. And if we can keep... and we are just going to lose so many players. Jaden Barnes, Sunbelt Offensive Player of the Week. 4 receptions, 65 yards, 2 touchdowns. Both touchdowns were on kickoff returns, over 350 kickoff return yards, a few big punt returns, and a great game. And he wins National Offensive Player of the Week. Same stat line I just read you. And we have a bye week, so we have some recruiting to do. We have our first ever commit under the Bryce Dwyer era. We have him, Johnny Nesbitt from Fayetteville, North Carolina. The out of high school, he has 76 speed, 82 acceleration, 72 zone coverage, 77 pursuit, 65 hit balance, 67 tackle. He has to have star or higher development. He will be a great player for us. Benjamin Beluga is going to commit soon. He should be a pretty good player too. Not the greatest stats anywhere. It doesn't impress you, but could develop into a solid guy his senior year. This guy we're in a recruiting battle for. Let's see. We'll see. They just had him on campus. We have him on campus. We have him on campus this week, actually. They have him next week. We'll see. Hopefully he commits when he's here because he likes it. But, is there anyone else? A few other players very close to committing. Bugala, obviously. This guy is a big one to pair with him. This 3-star center is just... I don't know who to bring him on for. I just don't see us losing this Coastal Carolina game the way it's going. And we'll talk about our pro potential, which we don't have a ton of, I suppose. And we will see if we can steal this guy from Troy. Do I know enough? No, I don't know enough about him to hard sell, but I will do these 3 things. And by doing that, we put ourselves in contention for another recruit. Getting the first commit was huge either way. Johnny Nesbitt, the fact that it was the Gem as the first one is awesome. I think that's just huge for the rest of this class and the future of this program. And let's see, who do we have next week? Another commit. Benjamin Beluga, the quarterback of the future. Juan Blue, his blindside blocker. And we have 3 people reaching their top 3s. F brand exposure, which sucks. But we are 3-0. We are first in the Sun Belt. We have a decent class, and we have a tough road game against Boise State. Probably the first game this year that we aren't favored in. And we will see what happens with that. This guy was on campus, and he still didn't jump too much. We have to root for whoever Coastal Carolina's playing this week. Once I finish recruiting, I will be done for this cycle. This guy who's the 2-star, I don't mind taking a shot with him and just bringing him on. I want someone there for this game in case we do win. It'll flip it. Troy has a pretty solid lead too, so it would just be nice to gain that back. We can go after this edge now, who probably not that many other people. Yeah, nobody else has offered. And then this Will that nobody has offered except for us. we would rather go after the Mike, I think. The Mike from North Carolina, 3-star. Nobody's recruited him. I'm the only offer he has. So hopefully we can jump up on his recruiting. But that will do it for this episode. And when we come back, we will have the tough matchup against 79 overall Boise State on the road at the Blue Turf. And we'll see you then.